Welcome to Fascinating Facts About Life, where we explore the intriguing and unexpected aspects of our world. From the mysteries of the human brain to the wonders of the natural world, join us as we delve into captivating tidbits that will leave you amazed and enlightened. When you get medicine, take out the little cotton ball from the bottle. It's there to keep the pills safe during shipping, but it can make them go bad quicker by collecting moisture. Want an extra edge in shedding those pounds? Try catching your Z's in a chilly room. Research from Commonwealth University suggests that just spending a month in a room set to 66 degrees Fahrenheit can boost your body's fat-burning prowess by up to 10%. Ever heard that babies don't have kneecaps? Well, they actually do, just not the bone kind. They're made of cartilage not yet hardened into bone. Learn more about spotting honesty in kids by checking out our article on 50 Lies. Kids tell that parents always believe. Contrary to common belief, sharp knives are actually safer than dull ones. Because sharp knives can effortlessly slice through food, you only need a light touch to cut, reducing the risk of accidents. On the other hand, dull knives require more force to cut, often causing slips and sudden movements that lead to injuries. So keep your knives sharp and your hands safe. Forget about using tomato juice to rid yourself of that skunk smell. Instead, mix up a solution of dish soap, peroxide, and baking soda. The dish soap helps break down the oily skunk spray, while peroxide and baking soda work together to neutralize the odor. Did you know you can download the entire Wikipedia onto a USB drive? Yep, it's true. With all that knowledge at your fingertips, you'll never be without a handy reference. Here's a mind-blowing fact. There are more microorganisms living on your body than there are people on Earth. Yep, you're basically a walking ecosystem, hosting trillions of microbes that call your body home. And if that's not enough to make you squirm, consider this. Your face is home to microscopic mites. These tiny, eight-legged creatures live in your hair follicles and pores, feeding on oils and dead skin cells. Don't worry, though. They're harmless and invisible to the naked eye. Have you ever noticed the color you see when it's pitch dark? It's called Eigengrau, which means intrinsic gray. That's the shade of dark gray your eyes perceive when there's absolutely no light around. Ever wonder why some people have a larger social circle than others? Well, it might have something to do with the size of their brain. A scientist at Oxford found that the orbitomedial prefrontal cortex in our brains, responsible for understanding others' moods and personalities, can predict the size of our social network. On average, people with a typical prefrontal cortex have around 147.8 friends in their social circle. Here's a reason to cherish your friendships. They might just help you live longer. Researchers at Michigan State University discovered that people with active social lives and close friends tend to live longer than those who rely solely on family for social support. So make sure to carve out time to spend with your friends, even if it's just for a quick coffee catch-up. Curious about your hair growth rate? It might be influenced by your ethnic background. While human hair typically grows at a rate of about 6 inches per year, research published in the International Journal of Dermatology suggests that people of Asian descent tend to have faster-growing hair compared to other ethnicities. Surprisingly, more young adults are now living with their parents than on their own, or with a partner. For the first time in over 130 years, the number of individuals between 18 and 34 residing with their parents has surpassed those living independently. When it comes to a heart attack, taking aspirin could be a lifesaver. By inhibiting platelets from forming clots that can block arteries, aspirin taken at the first signs of a heart attack can significantly reduce the risk of a full-blown cardiac event. For quickest relief, chew the aspirin instead of swallowing it whole. Did you know that Shakespeare might have been the first to use the name Jessica? While it's not certain if he invented it, the earliest recorded use of the name is in Shakespeare's play, The Merchant of Venice, written in 1596. In the play, the character Jessica is the daughter of Shylock, and her name is believed to be an anglicized version of the biblical name Isca. Believe it or not, high heels weren't always associated with women's fashion. Originally, they were designed for men. Back in the late 16th century, during the Persian-inspired fashion trend in Europe, heels were considered masculine and virile, offering a boost in height and style for men. The set of the film The Exorcist was plagued with eerie incidents. During filming, the house used as Regan McNeil's home caught fire, leaving only the room used for the exorcism intact. Even more chilling, several actors suffered injuries and 2 of them passed away shortly after filming, mirroring the fate of their characters. Additionally, when the movie premiered in Rome, lightning struck a nearby church, adding to the mystique surrounding the film. Ever experienced a creepy feeling while looking into a mirror? you might be experiencing the Troxler effect, a mental phenomenon discovered in 1804. This effect causes people to perceive frightening images in mirrors, especially in their peripheral vision, regardless of whether they've summoned spirits like Bloody Mary. In Japan, there's a brewery that produces beer made from elephant dung. Sankt Gallen Brewery crafts a unique brew called unkonokuro, which includes coffee beans that have passed through an elephant's digestive system. Surprisingly, this beer has become quite popular among enthusiasts, despite its unconventional ingredients. While snow might seem like a source of hydration in dire situations, it's actually a poor choice for quenching thirst. Although it contains water, consuming snow requires a significant amount of energy for your body to melt it into liquid form. Additionally, ingesting snow can lower your body temperature, increasing the risk of hypothermia rather than providing adequate hydration. Before finalizing that crucial spreadsheet, it's essential to manually run a spell check. Surprisingly, most spreadsheet programs don't have an automatic spell check feature, so taking a moment to review your work can prevent any embarrassing typos or errors from slipping through. You know that fresh, earthy scent that fills the air after a rainfall? It's called petrichor. It happens when oils released by plants mix with a certain bacteria byproduct on the ground and get stirred up by raindrops. Craving ice might seem like a harmless habit, but it could actually be a sign of iron deficiency. Known as pagophagia, this urge to chew ice could be your body's way of trying to cool inflammation in your mouth due to a lack of iron. If you find yourself constantly reaching for the ice, it might be time to schedule a checkup with your doctor. Ever wonder how many yawns you'll rack up in a lifetime? Turns out it's a whopping 250,000. That's according to experts in the field. If you do the math and live to a ripe old age of 70, that averages out to about 10 yawns every single day. Here's a quirky fact. You can't gulp down your food and inhale air at the same time. Why? Well, because they both travel through the same narrow passage in your throat, as explained by registered psychiatric nurse James Steinmetz. Putting on a fake smile might seem harmless, but it could be doing more harm than good. Take it from a 2011 study published in the Academy of Management Journal. Researchers found that folks in jobs like bus driving, where they're expected to grin and bear it all day, tend to detach from their work while plastering on those phony smiles. This disconnect can lead to some serious health consequences in the long run. If you want to leave a tip at a restaurant without using a calculator, it's simple. Say your bill is $45, $50. Just move the dot in the price one space to the left, which gives you $4.55. Then double that number and you've got $9.10, which is a 20% tip. All figured out in a snap. Ever notice you feel taller when you wake up? It's true. When you measure yourself right after getting out of bed, you're at your tallest. This might be because when we lie down, our spine stretches out, and when we stand or sit during the day, gravity squishes it down a bit. Before you go to sleep, make sure to close your bedroom door. It helps keep you safer from smoke and dangerous fumes if there's a fire. And if you want more tips for a good night's sleep, you can find them here. And that's a wrap on fascinating facts about life. We hope you enjoyed this journey through the extraordinary and thought-provoking aspects of existence. Stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of our world. Until next time, remember, life is full of surprises, so embrace the wonder around you every day.